Hi, everybody. This video is going to be about our route. We've gotten a lot of questions and comments asking us about what it is exactly we're doing, where we're going from and to. And so we thought we would put this one together, show you what we're doing, why we've made some of the decisions we've made on the route, and things we hope to see along the way. So hope you enjoy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that we know that you're watching, and feel free to follow along on our journey. We are going to be out there for quite a while, and we will need lots of encouragement, me particularly. Don't forget to leave comments and questions below. We would be happy to chat with you along the way, answer any questions you might have, and just be in touch.
Yeah, those comments keep the engine running, so please send them along. So let's look at some maps. When Danielle and I set out to design the route that we wanted to take across the country, we started by looking at maps provided by Adventure Cycling. This is an organization that designs and maintains routes for cyclists across the US and has a variety of really interesting routes. Our route combines the Lake Erie Connector with the Great Lakes route and the Northern Tier route. By combining these three, Danielle and I were able to lay out a path and a timeline that worked for us and got us to see the exciting parts of the US that we were really interested in seeing. So looking a little bit closer at the route, once we leave Rochester, one of the things that was of great interest to us was being able to ride along the northern shore of Lake Erie in Canada. So we'll spend a couple of days getting to Buffalo, crossing over to Fort Erie, and then riding along the northern shore of Erie for about 4 days before we cross back into Michigan. Making our way diagonally across Michigan to the eastern shore of Lake Michigan, where we'll spend a few days riding along the shore. It looks incredibly beautiful. We will have the opportunity to visit a friend of ours from Florida in Charlevoix, right along the shore, and make our way up to the Saginaw Bridge. We can't ride across the bridge. We'll take a ferry there and get to see Mackinac Island as well as part of that ferry ride, which is exciting, and then work our way into the Upper Peninsula, which was something that both Danielle and I were really interested in seeing as part of this journey. The Upper Peninsula looks incredibly beautiful. We're really excited to see that part of the U.S. After we leave Michigan, we cross over into Wisconsin, see the northern portion of that state, and work our way over to Minnesota along the Northern Tier route. A couple of exciting things for us in Minnesota are getting to cross the Mississippi River a couple of times along our route. So that's really going to be a big milestone for us. After we leave Minnesota, we cross into North Dakota. And ahead of us are some interesting days, some long days. Given the need to stay at hotels each night, we had to really set our route so that we found hotels each night. After crossing into Montana and riding across eastern Montana, we begin to diagonal north, headed towards Glacier National Park. Along the way, we're going to meet our friends Gene and Kevin in Conrad. Gene is going to ride with us for about 6 days. Kevin's going to spend a lot of time hiking. After a brief stint in Canada for the second time, we enter into Glacier National Park. One of the most exciting days for us is going to be riding the Going to the Sun Road, the famous road that goes through Glacier National Park. It's a big day. We leave the east side of the park and head up the Going to the Sun Road to Logan Pass at the top, then down the other side, all the way through the park, and end up in Whitefish for the night. Riding along over into Eureka, Gene and Kevin will leave us in Libby, and Danielle and I will head on to Clark Fork. We'll cross into Idaho at Sand Point, and then make our way into the state of Washington. So after 7 states and 2 forays into Canada, we will enter into the state of Washington. This part of the ride is really exciting, very beautiful. I've ridden it before, going from west to east back in 2011, and I'm excited to be back there and show Danielle this really beautiful part of the ride. A lot of climbing, a lot of big days, but ultimately very rewarding and really the home stretch for us. We will spend a couple of days working our way south to Seattle, where we will pack up and head home after a bit of recovery and look back fondly on the ride, I'm sure.